Hello everyone, welcome back. From our last video, we spoke about the whole map and the structure that we'll use throughout this mini course on Blazor. Today we'll be looking at dashboards and queries. As you can see from the screen now, we're currently on at Blazor. This is the Blazor application that we mounted to our own Rails application. So currently it's empty. What we'll be looking at today is how to add some queries and dashboards to this page. So add our business intelligence to this page by using queries and dashboards. So let's see how that goes. So let's add some queries first. To add a query, we come here. You can see the new query. We click new query. Once you click new query, you see there's a space here where you can add our queries. You can give the query a name and also add a description to this query. Just as an example, let's add a query for all our users. And we can add queries. Also, you need to note that any query you are adding here should reflect the kind of table you have on your application. Currently, in this application, I have a user table, and I'm writing the query based on that user table. So let's do that. Let me add a query. So you can say select all from users. So this is a simple query which I'm adding here. Let me run this. So yeah, as we run this, we can see how our query will look like before we save it. As you can see, it's giving me the ID, the name, the date of birth, the email, and so on of my users table. So if I'm satisfied with this query, I can then save it. So let me give it a name, all users, and just a description, all users. Let me just use anything, um, all users. So let me create this. Yes, we can see the results here. We can see the query, and this is the result the result of the query, and this is how it looks. Let's just go home. Once we go home, we will notice here we have one query here. So basically we've added a query, as simple as that. Before we create a dashboard, let's just add one more query just to make the creation of the dashboard much more interesting. Let's add another query. Let's just add this oh just where let me see country equals let me see Ghana. Let me run this. You can see here we have two users from this query. Let's just give it the name users from Ghana. Just copy the same thing and just add it here. Great. Nice. So now you can see we have two queries here. So let's create a dashboard since this section is about queries and dashboard. In order to create a dashboard, we come to this side, this drop down, we can see new dashboard. Click on new dashboard. We can give the dashboard the name. Let's just say Ghana dashboard. So once we give the dashboard a name, then we need to add queries to this dashboard. Since all dashboard is basically a combination of queries. A dashboard is just basically we add multiple queries to one dashboard so that when we want to get business intelligence from that dashboard, we'll be able to see all the queries from that dashboard. So let's add this. We can add and you can see our two queries that we created. You can see them here. You can add them all users. Let's just add both of them. You can see we have two queries. Also, what you should note here in Blazor is that once you've added the query, you can't add them anymore. So you click here, you still see the users, you still see the queries. Once you click on it, it won't add, it will reflect the same thing here. Okay, so with that said, let's save this. Voila, you can see the two queries. This is Ghana dashboard. You can see the two queries, all queries and users from Ghana. So this is basically a dashboard. Let's go home and let's see how it looks like at home. You will notice here that dashboard has a higher weight in the text than the queries. That's how we differentiate dashboards from queries in Blazor. We can search them here. This is just simple search that we use in Blazor. Um, so yeah, I think this is all we'll talk about in the section. In the next section, we'll be looking at basic authentication and how to add them to Blazor. Thank you for listening and happy coding.